Hi, my name is Eddie. I'm a photographer, I'm a husband, and I'm a dad. Homemade yogurt in the Instapot. Look at this. It's almost... Today, we're going to make a very simple recipe into Instapot. I was sort of scared at first when I first tried to make this. There's no reason to be scared. It is simple. All you'd have to do is mix and whisk. Mix, whisk, and push a button. And wait 12 hours later.
Alright, let's get at it.
Alright, here's the ingredients. We got this whole milk. I really like this stuff. I get this coffee creamer. I like the vanilla flavored. Real dairy. The sugar level is a little bit lower than some of them. And this is your starter for your yogurt in there. So I like this brand, vanilla. Once again, we're only going to use about 2 tablespoons of this. And just for some nice, I'm not going to move it too much. For some nice sweetness and natural sweetness, honey. All right, very few utensils besides your Instapot. Of course, the pot. You're not going to use the Instapot lid. You're going to find just a glass lid that fits over top of it, nice and tight. And this is nice and heavy. Just going to sit over top of it. Should fit that pot. A whisk, and of course a tablespoon for the yogurt. That's it. All right, to make your life a lot easier is then take your milk and just dump half or splash or 2 in it. Then your creamer, all of it. Good heaping tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, excuse me, of your yogurt, little snack for later. And then just to get that incorporated, just the yogurt, do a little whiskey. So this is where it's going to get interesting too, because the honey takes a while to mix when it's cold, but I think it's very important to make sure that you have this incorporated really well. Mix it, and then mix it again, then mix it again. That's why you don't pour all that in there, and I'll show you here in a minute. Let's get busy whisking. It's almost a minute, and if you actually lean it up without spilling, you'll see the edge back there where you know it's not, the honey's not sticking on the bottom. And you're still going to mix again because you're going to add the rest of your milk. See, I like these recipes where you really don't have to think. All you do is pour, dump, go. So, alright, when you feel you have it mixed as well as it can be, go ahead and place it inside. Just set your lid on top. Alright, if you set your lid on top, we're going to turn the bad boy on. And we're already on yogurt. We're going to set for 8 hours. So we're going to have a cook time for 8 hours, and then we're going to let it cool inside the pot after it's done cooking for 4. Then after 4 hours, I'm going to take this metal pot off with a lid and put it into the refrigerator till the metal is cold. And then I will go from there. But all I need to do now is hit start. Just to recap on that, the Instapot, I set for 8 hours, and I push start, and then I will actually put 12 hours on my phone, because then I know after that 12 hours goes off, then I can actually take that out and put it in my refrigerator and let it cool, and then I put it into jars and lids, and then we devour it. Alright, 12 hours have passed, and cooling time, so this container is completely cool. So we're ready to jar them up, package them up. Look at this. She's doing it in slow motion. I mean, come on.
That is awesome. How long can you watch something like this? It is so thick and creamy. Alright, let's get it jarred up. So they're perfect little serving size for the little kitty cats that live in my house. And I don't have to worry about dirtying any of their bowls because it's right here. And these are reusable. Just to wrap up. So I ended up with 72 ounces of yogurt. I put them in actually the 4 ounces for serving size for the kitty cats, so they can just take those out, eat those, and go to town, and then we can refill them with those, or anybody else can actually scoop out of the big guys. Let's call this a serving size. The serving size would be actually the 4 ounces, and divided by 19. I probably could get one more because I ate one. It was delicious, so I ate it.
Anyway, homemade yogurt at the Instapot. Alright, later. Peace.
Click! Ding! Done!